Hello and welcome to my channel. Today I have a Timex Quartz watch. It's called the Timex Q Quartz watch. I'll see if I can get this working. Although I've not tested anything and it's just the way it is. I'm going to try to see if I can fix this the quickest possible without doing too much technical work. Very nice numbering. It's called, I think they call it Arabic numberings. It's really nice. It's a white dial. The hour and the minute hand rotates nicely, so that's working good. Let's see if I can get this going and see what it requires. There we go. Let's see what this looks inside. As I can see, it's quite dirty, obviously. I can straight away see there's something broken here, which is for the battery. Let's see. Oh, there you go. There's something here I can see. That's broken and fell inside, and it's inside the stepping motor. There's a piece. I believe this is to do with the battery connection. Let's see. I think it was something like here. So that's broken off. It is dirty. I'm just going to give it a quick clean, and obviously I need to put this back on somehow. I'm going to try to take the stem out. Not sure how this comes out. There's something here. If I press it, see if that works. No. Can't see anything. There's a clip there to hold the stem down. So put this aside. Let's see if this stem comes out now. Okay, there we go. Stem is out. What we're going to do is do give it a quick clean. I'm going to brush some debris off from here. I will clean the remaining the casing later on. If the watch works after a clean. I'm not going to go do too much technical work, take the movement apart. We're just going to give it a clean, and most likely it should work, as it does look in okay condition. The coil looks to be okay. Movement does not have any numbering, so not sure what kind of movement is that. Just to take all the debris out. There's a lot of dirt coming out. As always, rubbing alcohol does the job quite good. Washes the movement and then dries it off with the air dry. Gently just use it. Let it soak in there a bit. I've cleaned it and I've dried it so it's nice and clean. The bad news is, you know, the battery tab that I found, the broken piece, that just pinged away, so I couldn't find it. I lost it. The good news is I found a similar piece, and I actually, there's the piece I found, and what I did while the watch was drying the movement, I actually did a bit of DIY myself, and this is a battery tab. I have bent, as you can see, the shape. I bent it like this, so this piece can fit in here, which is for the battery connection for the plus. So one side is positive and one side is negative. So this is the minus side of the battery and this is the plus side of the battery. So this, I hopefully I'm going to pry this in, push it in, as I kept a angled. Oops, that's pinged away again, so I have to find it. Where's it gone? It's there. So I made it in a shape. It's too small, so it's pinging away. In a shape that I can push one side in and it will jam itself here. Let me give you a close-up so you will understand what I'm saying. So I'm going to push this inside here and it will squeeze in and hopefully it will jam itself in there. There we go. So now it's jammed, it won't go in. That's good. Now let's just try the battery and see if this works. Then later probably I'll secure this even better, but let's just try this. I'm just gonna have to put the crown in. Okay, now the crown is in. Let's try this battery. No. Should work, but it's not working. There you go. Just holding the battery. There's nothing to hold the battery. As you can see, the watch is working. So obviously I'm pushing the battery up. I've got nothing to hold the battery. I'm going to now hopefully see if I can open the movement out from the casing and give this a good clean. And there you go. It should work. So you got the idea. So looking at this movement, I cannot get this movement out. The dial also, I can't get the movement and the dial out, because I think how they did this is that they put the movement in, they probably, not sure, they probably put the dial in through the top, from the top, and then they put the hands on, and then they must have put the acrylic crystal on, because I can't get the movement out. Even if I do able to get the movement out, I won't be able to get the dial face out, because I'm not sure how that worked. As you can see, the dial is inside this bit there. the ring, but this ring is actually in one piece, is a part of the casing. So there are 4 clips which I can take. If I bend these, I will be able to get the movement out. But even though said that, I can't get the hands off. So either you have to pull the movement out and the hands will then remain here, but it just doesn't make sense. How to take this off? Because the dial is bigger than the ring, so it's inside that ring. The dial the rest of the dial is inside this ring, and this ring is part of the casing. I've cleaned the casing. I couldn't take off the movement and the acrylic glass to give it a clean, but it's a bit difficult. I'd have to break the acrylic glass in order to get into the dial, so I'll just leave that. I don't have the right size battery, so I'm going to put a battery in that I have already. It's a smaller battery. You might think, what's that white? It's a it's a cushion tab on it. I've just put this so when I insert the battery it holds tight, because the battery is a small size. I don't have the exact right size battery, so it should work, and if it's going to work, it would work regardless of the battery size. But we're just going to test that. In the future I will change the right size battery. This clip locks the stem in place. And also makes the connection for the battery. Also, I have cleaned the back plate, and I've put a rubber seal on the side, a new one, although it's not so much of a water resistant, but there was one that broke, so I put a new one. So we're going to put the battery in now and test to see if that works. So what it's doing, as you can see, it can be a bit difficult for me, but to put the case back on, as you can see, it's just filled the gap in, and it's just going to push it as well at the same time to connect to the other side. But we will just see if that works. But it's going to be difficult to put the same time the casing back on while holding the battery, so I'll have to see what let's turn it around here. I'll hold this way, so in order I can keep the battery pressed in, and approximately so it doesn't flip out. Hopefully this did the trick. Hopefully that's in. We're going to align the line that shows. Just check that the battery is in the right place. Seems like it's in the right place. I'm going to close the casing by pressing it. Hopefully that's in place. Now we need to see if this actually is working. And as you can see, the battery did fit in the right place. Bit of tweaking, but it did work. And as you can see now, we have a working watch. Just check as the second hand is hacking. That's really good. For the watch that vintage, it's got a hacking movement. Anyway, thank you very much, and thanks for watching. I hope you enjoyed this video and it helped you in any ways. Please like if you like it, please thumbs up, and please subscribe so I can do more and more video. Thank you now. Bye.